Welcome to another edition of Shelf Life on Video. I hope you're keeping safe and keeping well out there. I would like to draw your attention to 4 fiction books. Call them the Fantastic Four if you will, but they are books that are very highly recommended. So I'd like to start with, the first book is Sugar Run, and it is written by MESHA MAREN. This is her debut novel, and it's quite a debut. It is published by Algonquin Books of Chapel Hill, and it sells for $39.95. The book features Jody McCarty. It starts out, she's just gotten out of jail. She served 17 years in jail for killing her girlfriend Paula back in 1988. And it was to be a life sentence, but they let her out after 18 years. She's now 35, so she spent half her life in jail. So it's a brave new world out there when she gets out, and she wants to go back to West Virginia, where the former girlfriend's brother, he was being abused, and she made a promise, to Paula before she killed her, that she would take care of him. His name is Ricky. So she wants to go there and get him. Ricky is not exactly totally excited to see her, but anyways, she stops off in Georgia and meets another girl called Miranda, who is just sort of breaking up with a down and out country singer. She has 3 children, or they have 3 children together, and she wants custody of them. So Jody and Miranda start sort of a road trip of sorts, and it's a clash of personalities. It shows how vulnerable people are, how life can change when you least expect it. And it's got a lot of heart, soul, and emotion, and you will love the way the author does the characterization. Like I said, a very highly recommended book. The next book I would like to draw your attention to is Killer Thriller by Lee Goldberg. Lee Goldberg has written several books with Janet Ivanovich, and he's done books on his own. He's a Hollywood producer and scriptwriter, so he's quite famous. This is book 2 of the Ian Ludlow series. Ian Ludlow is he's a writer, and he's got this spy character. So he's going to Hong Kong to oversee the production of the movie. But there are some people in Hong Kong who think his books are too close to reality, so they want to kill him and his, well, it's not exactly his girlfriend. He would like her to be his girlfriend, Margot French. So she's an ex-CIA, and she is take no prisoners. She can handle herself. She's tough as nails. And there's a lot of funny lines, there's humor, there's very serious tones here. It is a thriller, and it is book 2. The first book in the series was called True Fiction, and apparently there is another book coming out, so I don't think he's just going to stop at book 2. But this is very highly recommended. It is published by Thomas and Mercer, and it retails for $36.95. The next book is Golden in Death by J.D. ROBB. It's published by St. Martin's Press, and it retails for $38.50. This is book 50 of the Eve Dallas In Death series. It's set in the future, the year 2060, and Eve Dallas is a police officer, and with the help of her assistant Delia Peabody, they fight crime in a futuristic world. In this story, people are being sent packages, and in the package is an egg, and once they open the egg, it releases a noxious substance that pretty well kills them automatically. Now the question is, why were these 2 people targeted? There are 2 people in particular, but they have connections to an old teaching academy, and as we find out with the academy, there was scandal at the academy, and there was bullying, there was cheating, and other things that should not have gone on. So Eve and Delia are trying to figure out who the killer is and why they are targeting certain people. So the entire series of Eve Dallas books all 50. There has not been a clunker in the bunch. And well, J.D. Robb is also known as Nora Roberts. So if you've read Nora Roberts' book, you'll know that she writes very well. And between Nora Roberts and J.D. Robb, I think they have over 200 books total. So you can't go wrong with a J.D. Robb book. Now the final book that I would like to draw to your attention is Danielle Still, the perennial romance writing author. This is, she's written more than 200 books, and this is published by Delacorte, and it retails for $38.99. And all her books, you know, obviously have love interests, and Winona Farmington, she has found out, well, her life is sort of going sideways, and she comes home, she quits her job, and she comes home and she finds her boyfriend in bed with her best friend. So that sort of wrecks the friendship and the relationship. She's been told about this British TV show called Beauchamp Hall, and she wants to go to England to see where it's filmed. It's filmed in a castle. So she goes there, and she accidentally gets a job as a gopher on the set. And she meets the people, and soon she is given the job as assistant. So it's a whole new world for her. She's discovering, you know, about the TV show, and she's discovering about herself too. She's finding out parts of her life that, well, she should have, what's the word, sought out before. Now she wants to live. Now she has purpose in life. And with this book, she does find romance, as well. It's a Danielle Steele novel. What do you expect? But anyways, Danielle Steele always writes her characters so well. They're very realistic, and we all know there's happy endings. It wouldn't be a Danielle Steele book without a happy ending. So, but anyways, Beauchamp Hall is definitely a book that you will enjoy. So look for it. So those were the 4 books that I just wanted to draw to your attention. I hope you will read them, and please send me your ideas for future book reviews. Please send me your favorite books right now during the pandemic when you're in social isolation and quarantine. So hopefully you will get back to us, and thank you again for the opportunity to give you the book reviews. So you take care, keep safe out there, and thanks again. Bye-bye.